Hi guys, you alright? It's going to be a good one today. I'm here at the Lake District, finally allowed out my county. So I'm going to run the Ullswater Way, which just going to do the low route, so I think that's about 20 miles. Man, look at that. This is going to be good. Oh, hi guys, right, so I'm doing the Ullswater Way in reverse. I've parked at Glencoyne car park, which is a National Trust car park, which we're members of, so it's nice and free for us. I'm going to do it anti-clockwise and see how we get on. Right, so I've just run through Glenridding and straight on to just the beginning of Patterdale, and you need to keep an eye out for a sign that points you to left, so you're going towards Side Farm. Then once we're at Side Farm, it's probably the most remote section of the walk, I'd say, between Side Farm and Howtown, but it's like right on the lake, so it'll be awesome. So let's crack on. Spectacular, isn't it? Never seen the lake so quiet. It's crazy, but awesome. There's a few kayakers and stuff over there, but not much else really. A couple of wild campers I noticed in the camper vans. Good on them. So I've just come down there and heading along there. I've probably done 3/4 of the Ullswater Way in random walks over the years, but I've never done it as a oneer. Certainly never run it. This section here, which just about a mile past Side Farm, so I've got probably 4 miles to Howtown. This is the section I've never done before, so this is all new to me, and it's awesome, brilliant. As a rule, I'd say signage in the Lake District is, well, terrible. It's awful. But I must admit the Ullswater Way is well signposted. I think you could do it all just by following the signs. I do have OS maps on my phone, which I downloaded a GPX file, so I can follow something if I need to, but at the end of the day, you're just keeping the lake to your left, aren't you, if you walking or running it anti-clockwise. Anyway, let's have a look up here. It probably looks really warm on the video. The sun is out, but it's right behind that fell and it's cold. It is early in the morning still though, it's probably about 9 o'clock. I live about an hour and a half from Ullswater, so we got here about, I think it was about 8 o'clock. And my feet were freezing on the first mile of the run. Hands were cold, needed my woolly hat. But I take that for the views. Like I say, so quiet. Could win a skim and stone challenge on that lake at the minute. Fantastic. I think that's Helen Fell over there. Best cairn in the Lake District in my opinion. I think it was the first ever fell I did. Might have done one or two when I was younger as a kid, but I can't remember. That was definitely the first one as an adult. Me and the wife came like in the winter, I think. It's a great day though. Sometimes winter walks in the Lake District are better than the summer really. So yeah, fun memories of Helen Fell. Great views from up there. Won't be doing any of them today though. Stick to the route. Just past Howtown now, just down there, around the corner. Probably see the jetty for the steamer down there. I changed my water over, added a little salt tablet to it, and had a snack. So now it's Howtown to Pooley Bridge, I think. I might have done probably half of this, I don't know. I think it just goes, the Ullswater Way just goes parallel to the road, but like on the side of the hill. So I don't think it'll be as pretty as the last section from Side Farm to Howtown. But it's a glorious day. I've probably seen 10 people max. So quiet, it's amazing. Apart from that fella down there cutting some trees, ruining my shot. Liberty. Starting to feel it now, legs are getting a bit tired. Some very technical spots, probably running half of the route, half walking. Problem is the uphills are steep and gravelly, so you can't really run them. And the downhills are pretty dangerous, so you have to walk them as well, so there's very few sections you can get a good run in. But it is a very good workout. Legs are going to be battered by the end of it, which is a good thing. That's what training is for. Right, let's get going. So this is Waterside campsite just outside the Pooley Bridge. It's Good Friday. How mad is this? Be absolutely hundreds of tents in here normally. This was actually the campsite that got us back into camping. I used to camp a lot when I was younger. Then about 20 years, didn't bother. And about four or 5 years ago, my granddad gave us an old tent. Me and Heather came here, had a great time, came back again, decided to buy our own tent, then the rest is history. If you can get pitched on these lakeside spots, which you can if you get here exactly at 11 o'clock when you can get checked in, amazing spot. Probably the best location campsite in the country in my opinion. However, toilets are probably the worst, but that's life. Come on government, get us back open. Need to get back into this. I think it's a mile from here to Pooley Bridge. So let's run it together, eh? Right, so I've just left Pooley Bridge. The next section is Pooley Bridge to Aira Force, basically. I've done all this before, not in one go, but in various site walks, so I'll probably recognise like all of it. I think it's pretty much all uphill as well, because you sort of get close to Aira Force on the top side, then you make a big descent towards it. So you have a long pull and a short steep descent. So there won't be much running being done in the next hour or so, I don't think. Just going to enjoy it, get some vitamin D, get a few photos and all that jazz. The Ullswater Way goes to a campsite called Waterfoot. It's mainly for statics. There's no tent pitches, but I think you can get motorhomes and caravans on it. There's a few cottages as well, but we have actually stayed here in the glamping pods. The glamping pods are really good. Good value, good facilities, have your own toilets. So if you want to try out camping but don't actually like camping, then pods are a great choice. Just over there. It's turned out a really lovely day. It's really warm, beautiful. So I'm just walking through some farmer fields at the minute, away from the lake. This last half, you come away from the lake and up. so you can see the lake a lot, but you're looking down from it from a distance, rather than the first half that was, well, you're right on the lake a lot of the time. It was awesome. So yeah, this is a 20-mile run ish, maybe a bit more. The low route, I think it's known as. So I'll go through what I've brought, let you know what I use. Just get through this gate. I'll start off with my shoes. The Vivo trail shoes, sorry, Vivo barefoot trail shoes. The firm ground ones, I think. Never used Vivo barefoot before, but I have been using barefoot and minimalist shoes for 3 or 4 years, maybe more. I use these because I think modern trainers, like, they just seem to encase your foot and like just hold it in awkward positions. Sorry, a fly just went in my mouth. They hold your foot in awkward positions basically, especially the ones that have big heels. Like, it's just not natural, it's obvious. So my view is, let your foot do as much as it can by itself in a way that it evolved to work. Makes sense, doesn't it? Obviously nowadays, bloody chavs are leaving glass all over the street. Like, you've got concrete everywhere. Like, we're just soft as well, aren't we, compared to what we used to be. So I'm not one of these idiots that are going to go up proper upshod, never wear shoes, just walk about barefoot all the time. It's ridiculous. But it's also ridiculous to wear them hockey trainers that are bloody, have like 5-inch bloody heels on them. Madness. Anyway, barefoot shoe rant over. After that, got some Skins compression calf socks and some Skins 2-in-1 shorts, which are basically like the cycling short bit and a normal short just sewn in together. Makes it easier, doesn't it? T-shirt is a Rab long sleeve merino wool combo sort of t-shirt. Very good actually. It's a bit too warm for today now actually, but this morning when it was cold it was perfect. Then I've got Ultimate Direction Fastpack 35 backpack. It's excellent, really is good. In it I have stupidly a pair of waterproof trousers and a waterproof top, not needed for today. I brought a battery charger for my phone just in case that dies, because I've got the route mapped out on my phone on OS Maps, so I don't want my phone dying on me. Shooting on the Insta360 One X2. What else have I got? Oh yeah, water. Got 2 litres of water, how I did at the start. Basically I have a bottle every 5 miles, makes sense. Then I brought 6 low carb, high protein like bars from Grenade, I think they're called. Carb killers. I've had 3 of them so far, might have 1 more. I won't eat all 6, but I brought them just in case. That's about it really. Oh, I brought some like sugar tablet, sorry, not sugar, again sugar, can't sorry, salt tablets, just in case I've got any cramps around, so I'm taking a couple of them. Hey, that's it. Look where I am, just in the middle of the field. Just walking up a mega steep bit. Just walking past the quiet site. That's Little Mel fell in the background I think as well. Don't quote me on that though. Quiet side does a few cottages. It's also got hobbit holes and glamping pods, which are excellent, and hard standing grass pitches too. But nearly £40 a night in the summer. It's expensive, but it's a good site now. It's a good pub, so if you've got 40 quid to spare, it's a good way to waste it. I just think anything over £30 for a camping site is taking the mick a bit. Maybe I'm just holding out a touch though. Wouldn't mind one of these statics, mind. Good spot. So I'm still working my way towards Aira Force. Been on this road for about a mile now, maybe a bit more. It's a bit of a drag, to be honest, but I think maybe quarter of a mile I should get back on the trail, hopefully anyway. Wonder if there's any floaters in these statics. Any floaters? Nah, everyone's been good. Finally off the road, yay! Let's get some trail on. So I'm 17 miles in. I'm starting to flag a bit, to be honest. Legs are hurting, feet are sore, quads are a bit tight. But apart from that, alright. So I thought I'd have a bit chat about my diet, as I mentioned it before, and it's an excuse to stop running. Whew. So yeah, I don't want to put a label on it so I don't trigger people, but effectively I eat a low carb diet and eat quite a bit of protein and quite a bit of fat. So whatever you want to call that. I just personally, the less carbs I eat, the more meat I eat, the better I feel. Science will say this, science will say that, but just follow what makes you feel good. I finally made it to Aira Force. Tough, about 5 or 6 miles I think, but like 5 and a bit miles uphill. Then to be fair, satisfying like downhill descent. But yeah, battered now, legs are sore, feet are sore, but it's all good fun. I think I've only got about 2 miles back to the car park now, maybe a smidge more, hopefully just the 2. Right, let's finish it off.